Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy Ian back at you with another video. Today I'm gonna be checking out the new album from Opeth, Cauda Venenum, something like that. I think it's Latin. I don't know what it means. It's heavy metal and it's awesome. So Opeth's new album dropped a couple days ago. I've been wanting to make this video, check it out. I'm a huge fan of Opeth. I've been listening to them I think since 2006 or something. I know a lot of people, it's controversial, they don't really make as heavy music anymore. Not like death metal, it's more like progressive rock sounding. I still like it, so I'm gonna check it out. So this is gonna be my first listen. I think their last album, Sorceress, came out like 3 years ago, so this is their new album, came out a couple days ago. First album in like 3 years or something. So here we go, let's check it out. First listen, reaction video, Cauda Venenum. What? So I guess this album, there's two versions. I was doing a little bit of reading about it. There's two versions. There's a Swedish version and there's an English version. I'm just gonna be listening to the Swedish version. From the interview with Michael Ackerfeldt, the lead singer and guitarist, songwriter, Opeth guy. He said that the Swedish version is like the main version, and then he just made the English version that's like the inferior version. So we're gonna listen to the Swedish, the first legitimate version. Alright, let's go. First song. So this is all Swedish, so I don't know what they're gonna be singing about. I'll probably get the English version at some point, but here we go. So this is called, and I don't even know how to pronounce this, Livets Tregard. Alright, let's go. Track 1. I'm excited for this. Start off with some menacing sounding choral or something. Choir. Sound like the beginning of like church or something. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like some synth. I never heard like arpeggiated synth in Opeth before. That's kind of cool. It's like an 80s sound. Remind me of like Stranger Things or Tron or something. This is one of those ambient songs that's like an intro ambient song or something. It sounds kind of spooky and reminds me of like an 80s vibe kind of. But it's like a town or something. Sound like somebody's walking or something. Maybe they're walking to church. It must be Sunday. Kid says some Swedish stuff. Wow, and then it just goes right into the next track. Civic EX Prince. Civic EX Prince. Once again, this is Swedish. I don't know what any of this means. Somebody talking in Swedish now. What does it mean? We may never know. Unless you speak Swedish. Some nice guitar solo going on. I can dig it. Alright, going from the classic heavy guitar into some lighter stuff now. Classic Opeth right there. The light and the dark together, combined. I kinda like this part. This is pretty cool. Kinda reminds me of like a storybook or something. Like a fairy tale. Oh, now the bass comes in. That sounds nice. This guy knows what he's doing. Civic EX Prince. What does that mean? I'm gonna look this up. Oh, it says dignity. It means dignity, it says. Well, that's the English. That's the English title. Yeah, I like that chord progression. That sounds nice. Oh, what does this say? It says right here, this is a single. Released August 16, 2019. I haven't heard this song before. I know they released some of the songs on YouTube. I think I listened to one of them, but I don't really remember it. Oh, now they're all laughing at the end. This guy reminds me of that one song off Watershed. I don't remember what the name of it is. I know there's a song off Watershed that sounds like this at the end. Alright, here's the next one. Hjartet vad handen går. Heart in hand. Heart in Hand, it says, for the English version. And this is the one. This is the one I listened to before, but I don't remember it. I only listened to it one time. Because I remember. This says, what does it say? Released July 12th, 2019. I remember I listened to it back then. Like the day after it came out or something. I was like, what? New Opeth? Put that stuff in my ears right now. Put it in my ears immediately. Oh yeah, this part sounds familiar. Now that I heard that song before, this sounds familiar. I've seen Opeth live twice. Both times were awesome. I definitely recommend checking out Opeth live. If you haven't seen them in concert, fantastic show. Fantastico. I like Michael, he really interacts with the crowd when he's playing live, and I really like that. I like when people like talk with the crowd and interact with them and stuff. Man, there was a lot of feedback and stuff going on there. It sounded very chaotic. I kind of liked it though. Now it's kind of going to like a softer bit. A softer bit. Always like the softer bits in Opeth songs. Oh, this part's really cool. I like this part. It's like very chill. I feel like I should have my lighter out right now. Alright, here we go. On to the next one. The Nermasuryanda. What does that mean? It says next of kin. That's the English title. Like I said, I don't know if this is direct translation or what. I really like that last song though. Hjartet vet vad handen gör. Man, all the songs on this album are pretty long. It looks like average is like 7 minutes or something. Besides that intro track, the first one is like, the next shortest one is like 5.5 minutes. The rest are 6+. What do you expect from this type of music though? Prog, metal, / rock. This is, Opeth is almost kind of more like prog rock now than prog metal. Anyway, progressive whatever they are. Most progressive songs, well, a lot of progressive songs tend to be longer. So far this song is just alright. I don't have much to say about it. Alright, and on to the next. Minutes YTA. How do you pronounce that? Alright, starts off with some piano. Always a big fan of piano. And what does this mean? It says lovelorn crime. That's never good. This almost sounds like a ballad or something. It's like a love ballad. This one you definitely need a lighter for. But did he just say it? Minezita? I think I just heard him say that. That must be how to say it. Minezita. This almost kind of reminds me of like a slow, like Nightwish song or something. It sounds kind of like how Nightwish's slower songs sound. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that's just what it reminds me of. There's not even much guitar at all in this song. Oh, here we go, here's a solo. It's one of these slow epic sounding solo. Yeah, this song's kind of different from a typical Opeth song. But I kind of like it. It's different, but I like it. Alright, Minicita, or Ita, whatever he said. I like it. It's not what you expect when you think Opeth, but I like it. Alright, here we go. Track number 6, Charlatan. It says Charlatan in Swedish and in English. So the title must be Charlatan. I make myself laugh. This is the shortest song besides the intro. 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Well, I guess a wacky time signature. It almost kind of remind me like Animals as Leaders or something. What was Arithmophobia or something? Oh, I like this song too. This is pretty cool. Man, they got all these like weird like a hit and a pause and then they hit on the offbeat and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. It sounds nice, I like it. What that keyboard sounds like. It sounds evil. That's weird. There's some more samples of people speaking in Swedish again. I wonder if it's like that in the English version, or if they actually speak English in the English version in these parts. I'm kind of curious. Then there was like a solo, and then it just kind of faded out, and like there was people talking, and it just kind of faded out. That's kind of a strange ending. Charlatan, I like that song though. That was a cool song too. Alright, this one, what's this? Ingen sanning alles. It says universal truth in English. Man, I like that Charlatan song, the last song. That one was really good. This song's not bad either. It doesn't have as much character as the last two songs, but it's not bad. I can dig it. But now here's like this little acoustic part now. The obligatory Opeth acoustic breakdown. Oh, he just said it. Ingen sanning alles, or whatever. He just said it. So far this song is not bad, but it doesn't have any like riffs or anything that stands out to me as like especially memorable. Like it's not bad, like I kinda like the arpeggiated chords and stuff, but he plays that in a lot of songs. Alright, here's the next one, Venenum. It says here on my translation, the garroter. Well, I like this Spanish. It's like some Spanish guitar going on. Sounds a little bit. Silly Michael, you're Swedish, not Mexican. There's a cool Spanish guitar intro and now some piano. Sounds kind of dark and evil with like the piano and the bass and the way the drums are. It's like evil jazz kind of. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, so far this song, it's not bad. I like it. I definitely like the like Spanish guitar intro and the piano and stuff. Definitely like the jazz kind of a sound. It sounds a little bit repetitive to me. There's not a whole lot of guitar in this one either. So overall it's not bad. I can dig it. It's not bad. Here we go, the next one. Continuing drift. Continuum, it says in English. Kind of like the minimalistic intro. Oh, I kind of like this part. It's kind of a cool solo. But I like how the rhythm guitar sounds in this part too. Sounds kind of crazy. I like it. I love crazy. Oh, a nice chord change there. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so far I like this song. This is a good song too. I like those chord changes in this part. This is a nice chord progression. Oh, that was a nice song. Oh, it like continue right into the next one. Alting tar slut? Does that say slut? All things will pass. It's probably pronounced like slut or something like that. Silly Swedish people. All things will pass. I think I know someone who needs to understand that message. You know who you are. All things will pass. Don't forget it. Sounds kind of spooky. I like spooky. No, I kind of like this. It's like the bass, like do 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 do. but then like the guitar's like arpeggiating those chords over it. Sounds pretty cool. At 8 minutes and 31 seconds, this is the longest track on the album. Drum solo. No, they just cut out all the instruments. It's not really a solo. Got those arpeggios again. Some nice arpeggios and bass. Alright, that about does it for the album. That last song was good too. I like that. Alright, let's do an overall impression of this album. I like it. I am definitely a big fan of this new Opeth album. I say it's got a lot more tracks that are unique on it. I mean, I guess they all kind of have unique tracks on them. But for like their prog stuff that they've been doing like the past several albums without the screaming and all that stuff, like I say this is probably one of the better ones out of this current era that Opeth is in. I definitely like that Charlatan song. There was some really cool stuff they were doing with the rhythm there. It was hard to follow, but I liked it. It reminded me, like I said, Animals as Leaders or something. But overall, I would definitely recommend listening to this if you like Opeth and their current direction. This is a worthy addition to their discography. It's a good album. I like it. There were like one or two songs that were just like so, but the rest were really good. Any of this prog kind of stuff, you gotta listen to it a couple times. You can't just listen to it once. You know, you gotta listen to it a couple times and digest it. It takes a while to digest. But even this, the first time, there was a lot of stuff that I liked. In Cauda Venenum. Latin. What is the Latin for? I thought I saw it over here. Latin for poison in the tail. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what any of the lyrics mean because it was all in Swedish. I wasn't really listening. Overall, it's a good album. It's awesome. I like it. You should listen to it. It's heavy metal and it's awesome. Woo! Bah! Alright, so that about does it for my review of this. I'm glad I listened to this. I'm definitely going to be listening to it again. It's one of my favorite recent Opeth albums, probably. Yeah. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.